Alright guys, we got ourselves in an article from AniFem today, and we're just going to go over it. I'm the South Hispanic, and it's Monday, which means we're going to go over a crap that pisses me off. In November 2017, Nobuhiro Watsuki was arrested for the possession of child pornography. Shueisha responded by suspending publication of his Rurouni Kenshin sequel. Yeah, we already know about that. I reported about that a long time ago. This isn't the first time a Shonen Jump author has been arrested for crimes involving underage girls. In 2002, Mitsutoshi Shimabukuro was arrested for violating laws against child prostitution. He had met up with a 16-year-old girl via the internet and allegedly paid her for sex. He did so giving a false occupation, and he admitted to doing the same thing on prior occasions. Well, that's pretty messed up. Did he do something again? What's going on? Shimabukuro's manga in Weekly Shonen Jump, Seikimatsu leader Den Takashi, was cancelled, and his 2-year sentence was suspended in favor of a probationary period. During that time, he was not confined, but supervised with the understanding that any criminal activity during that time would result in the original sentence being carried out. So that happened back in 2002. Are you telling me that he did something now? But his probationary period is already up. What's going on? This is a common practice when it comes to sexual offenses, which are charged in Japan at the discretion of prosecutors. Again, waiting for you to get to your point. 2004, after the probation period had passed, Shimabukuro was hired back for a new series, Ring, which ran in Shueisha Super Jump magazine. Still waiting for you to get to your point here. In 2008, he began serializing his biggest success, Toriko, which lasted from 2008 to 2016. This time back in Weekly Shonen Jump proper. Since 2016, he's been publishing one-shots on a fairly regular basis, all in various Jump magazines. You're still going on about this, but I'm not seeing where your point's here. Unlike Shimabukuro's previous manga, Toriko saw some overseas success through an official translation released by Viz Media. It received an anime from Toei Animation, and that anime was officially licensed and translated by Funimation. All the while, this sentence sat there on his English-language Wikipedia entry. So is your entire point that he was arrested for something, went through rehabilitation, and has had a decent career since then? Is that your complaint? I'm confused here. In 2002, he was arrested and convicted of violating child prostitution laws, including paying a 16-year-old girl 80,000 yen to have sex. Okay, you didn't mention the money amount before, but you had already told us that he had done this and he had been arrested and that he had gone through essentially probationary period where he didn't do anything wrong. So, what exactly is your point here? While the age of consent is set nationally at 13, prefectures generally have youth protection laws defining anyone below 18 as unable to legally give consent. In Kanagawa, the location of Shimbakuro's arrest, Article 31 of Kanagawa Prefecture Ordinance for the Protection of Youth forbids lewd or indecent acts for youth defined under Article 7 as anyone below the age of 18 with regards to prostitution on a national level. Actually, none of that would matter because the age to be a sex worker in Japan is 18, so even if he did proposition the girl to have sex with him and she was under 18, sex laws in Japan state you must be 18 or over to be a sex worker. That's just how that runs. I don't know why we had to go through that, but there you go. Don't ask me why I know these things. Stop looking at me. An adult lying about his identity and paying these girls money for sexual intercourse is fully aware of the fact that what he's doing violates the law. Wait, so you're angry that he lied about his name and occupation? I don't think if you realize this, but if you're paying someone for sex, I wouldn't give them my real name either. I wouldn't care if it was against the law or not. No. How is that a contention with you? I'll admit when you're setting up sexual encounters with strangers on the internet, it's possible to end up with someone lying about their age. Wait, are you trying to tell me that you've tried buying underage sex before? Or was it just an accident for you as well? However, Shimbukuro admitted after his arrest to having done the same thing on previous occasions. The fact he was aware of this makes it clear he knew what was going on and was intentionally seeking out these girls based on their age. Once again, you keep telling us about things that happened in the past. Is your contention that he's done this before, but he's gotten probation and he's proven himself to be trustworthy? What's up? 2017, Shimbukuro drew a short comic detailing his longtime friendship with Eiichiro Oda. Their friendship was always public knowledge, and only became more obvious with the release of some official crossover pieces, illustrated and animated between One Piece and Toriko. Is there a reason you brought One Piece into this. I'm still trying to, like, tell me what Shimabukuro has done recently. So far, all I can tell is that he's done something in the past. He went to jail for it, or he got arrested for it, and now he's done nothing wrong. Shueisha, Toei Entertainment, Viz Media, and Funimation are all currently taking money and using it to pay Mitsutoshi Shimabukuro, a man with a public record seeking out underage girls for sex. Once again, he went and he did his time. He's proven he can't do anything, or at least he's proven he hasn't done anything recently. I'm still trying to get... Are you trying to ask for people to boycott things because someone did something wrong once before? Are you telling me that you're perfect? Are you telling me you've never done anything wrong in your entire life? Eiichiro Oda, author of the hugely successful venerated manga One Piece, is openly friends with this man. Every last part of this is publicly available information, yet there's been little public outcry and few lasting repercussions for any of the... But I am done with this article. Here, let me put it like this. This article was a giant, long scare piece about how one time someone did something wrong. I'm not going to go and conflate pedophilia in any way, shape, or form. Pedophilia is bad. Pedophilia is bad. Pedophilia is bad. End statement on that. That being said, Japanese rules are much different than our own. I'm not going to sit there and try to explain why or what's going on there, but generally speaking, yes, Japanese laws are different than our own. Their culture is much different than ours. But if you check out the overall rape statistics, compare Japanese to American or the UK, much different. They have a much different way of handling things. Also, if you haven't noticed, that is a report from 2002. In that time frame, it seems like Shimabukuro has done nothing wrong. So if Shimabukuro either has done nothing wrong or has gotten so good at hiding his tracks that he hasn't been caught, if you have evidence of him being a pedophile and paying underage girls, show it to me. If you have evidence of him doing wrongness, show it to me. I can understand if he was a teacher, if he was someone who puts children under him in a position of power, but he's a manga author. He's a manga author and creator. He doesn't even do any real meet and greets. And meet and greets in Japan are so very scripted and so put together that you really don't get any time alone with the author. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that you are upset that this person is still doing well. I'm very sorry that this person has been rehabilitated. I'm sorry that you can't go ahead and kill everyone who's done everything wrong in your entire life. Okay? I get it. Pedophilia is bad. This has been the Self-Hispanic saying, you do you, I'll do me. I'm not going to go and boycott Funimation over this. I don't expect you guys to either. But, you do you, I'll do me. And, don't make me defend pedophiles. I don't like it. Adios.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even